Thank you for having me.
Tuesday afternoon, Michaela Sandifer, emergency management coordinator for Ellis County, provided an Eclipse preps report at the commissioner's court meeting. There have been countless meetings. There have been countless meetings from first responders to TxDOT to the National Weather Service.
Just that we're all on the same page so that when some kind of disaster happens, if it happens, we're already prepared.
A state of emergency in Ellis County hasn't been declared yet, but as we get closer to April 8th, Sandifer says it's not out of the question. The county will also...
It seems to me that the worst is over.
Christian Today. Billy Graham's daughter warns total solar eclipse on August 21, 2017 may be start of God's judgment coming down on America. By Samuel Smith, August 9, 2017 at 6:41 p.m. In anticipation of the solar eclipse that will span the entire contiguous United States later this month, and Graham Lotz has warned that the Great American Eclipse might not be a cause for celebration. Repeat, and Graham Lotz has warned that the Great American Eclipse might not be a cause for celebration. There's been much buzz recently about the solar eclipse that will occur on August 21, 2017, which could mark the first time since 1918 that a total solar eclipse will be visible across the entire contiguous United States. It will begin in Oregon and sweep southeast across the country, ending in South Carolina. According to Space.com, the phenomenon is one of the most spectacular sights in nature. As many across the nation will welcome the phenomenon by hosting and participating in eclipse parties, Lotz, the daughter of Billy Graham, took to her website on Monday to comment on the upcoming eclipse in a blog post titled, "Is God's Judgment Coming on America?"
Why so serious? Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face. Why so serious? Serious? Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face. Why so serious?
The Carbondale area is called Little Egypt. The Carbondale area is called Little Egypt. Theories about the nickname's origins range from the regions supplying grain to northern and central Illinois during an 1800s famine to comparing Illinois' southern tip to Egypt's Nile Delta region.
I'm a lucky guy. I got a lot going for me. I'm healthy, I'm relatively young, I'm white, which thank God for that shit, boy. That is a huge leg up. Are you kidding me? Oh God, I love being white. I really do. Seriously, if you're not white, you're missing out because this shit is thoroughly good. And let me be clear, by the way, I'm not saying that white people are better. I'm saying that being white is clearly better. Who could even argue? If it was an option, I would re-up every year. Oh, yeah, I'll take white again. Absolutely. I'm enjoying that. I'm going to stick with white. Thank you. Here's how great it is to be white. I could get in a time machine and go to any time, and it would be fucking awesome when I get there. That is exclusively a white privilege. Black people can't fuck with time machines. A black guy in a time machine's like, hey, anything before 1980? No, thank you. I don't want to go. But I can go to any time. The year 2, I don't even know what's happening then. But I know when I get there, welcome, we have a table right here for you, sir. Thank you. Oh, it's lovely here in the year 2. I can go to any time. In the past, I don't want to go to the future and find out what happens to white people because we're going to pay hard for this shit. You got to know that. We're not going to just fall from number 1 to 2. They're going to hold us down and fuck us in the ass forever. And we totally deserve it. But for now, whee! If you're white and you don't admit that it's great, you're an asshole. It is great. And I'm a man. How many advantages could one person have? I'm a white man. You can't even hurt my feelings. What can you really call a white man that really digs deep? Hey, cracker. Oh, ruined my day. Boy, shouldn't have called me a cracker. Bringing me back to owning land and people. What a drag.
And I stood there in this nirvana for all of 174 seconds, less than 3 minutes, when all of a sudden it was over. The sun burst out, the blue sky returned, the stars and the planets and the corona were gone. The world returned to normal. But I had changed. And that's how I became an umbraphile, an eclipse chaser. And so this is how I spend my time and hard-earned money. Every couple of years, I head off to wherever the moon's shadow will fall to experience another couple minutes of cosmic bliss and to share the experience with others, with friends in Australia, with an entire city in Germany. In 1999, in Munich, I joined hundreds of thousands who filled the streets and the rooftops and cheered in unison as the solar corona emerged. And over time, I've become something else, an eclipse evangelist. I see it as my job to pay forward the advice that I received all those years ago. And so let me tell you, before you die, you owe it to yourself to experience a total solar eclipse. It is the ultimate experience of awe. Now that word, awesome, has grown so overused that it's lost its original meaning. True awe, a sense of wonder and insignificance in the face of something enormous and grand, is rare in our lives. But when you experience it, it's powerful. Awe dissolves the ego. It makes us feel connected. Indeed, it promotes empathy and generosity. Well, there is nothing truly more awesome than a total solar eclipse. Unfortunately, few Americans have seen one because it's been 38 years since one last touched the continental United States and 99 years since one last crossed the breadth of the nation. But that is about to change. Over the next 35 years, 5 total solar eclipses will visit the continental United States, and 3 of them will be especially grand. 6 weeks from now, on August 21st, 2017, the moon's shadow will race from Oregon to South Carolina. April 8th, 2024, the moon's shadow heads north from Texas to Maine. In 2045, on August 12th, the path cuts from California to Florida. I say, what if we made these holidays? What if we... What if... I say, what if we made these holidays? What if we... What if?
Now we can look at it. Oh my God.
There it is. Wow.
You can see the stars.
You can see the planets.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm actually crying. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, it's emotional. I can't explain why, but it is. We had tears, we had screams, we had fireworks during totality, but it just took my breath away, the whole thing. It's really cool that you can see the corona and you see the sun kind of spewing out from behind the moon. It literally took our breath away for a while, so I'm so excited for everyone to experience this.
Here we go, Lester. Totality now arriving. That's awesome. Wow, Lester, an incredible scene out here. You no longer need these safety glasses. People are cheering. We have been told it is a spiritual moment, a hair-raising moment. It is certainly that. It is an incredible feeling to be outside here and watch this. You can now look up at the sun with your bare eyes. It is safe for you to do so for the next 2 minutes. It is a moving scene, Lester.
Look at the corona. The corona is crazy. I never thought I'd see something like this. I'm 56 years old. This is unbelievable, what I'm seeing right now.
How dark it is. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
What? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow! Holy crap!
Oh my God!
That is amazing!
Oh my God!
That is so cool!
This is so gorgeous. My hands are shaking and my voice is shaking because it's so amazing.
This is something that I will be dreaming about and thinking about for the rest of my life.
Crowds erupted in Carbondale, Illinois, where the darkness lasted longer than nearly anywhere else in the country.
Unbelievable. I'm so glad we got to see it.
Oh my God!
That's so amazing! Oh my gosh! What in the world?
You guys, that's Mercury, and we normally can't see Mercury.
That's Mercury right there.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That's insane.
This is crazy.
Edom was given the dominion for a period of time, thousands of years, but never sought righteousness, but enjoyed the fatness of the earth, as the dew of heaven, and by his sword did he live. Genesis 27, verses 37 to 40.
Would you please contribute? Say something!
You want me to say something? Fine. I'll say something. You people. You're not a race. You are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You drag us from our homes, you rape our daughters, murder our sons. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us. Then you put the knife in our hand and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And then you pray to your God to silence our screams so that you can enjoy the happiness that we built for you with our blood. it's not your fault. It's the only way you know how to be. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
Well, this evening obviously hasn't gone as I'd hoped. And I think I'm having a full-on panic attack right now, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get myself together, and when I come back, I hope you don't see me as the devil. The devil.
Let's get a witness from the scriptures. Joshua chapter 2, verses 8 to 14. Rahab, the harlot, the Gentile, protects the Israelites. Verse 8. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, the Israelites, I know that the Lord hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Reed or Red Sea for you, when ye came out of Egypt, out of Mitzrayim, and what ye did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts, these Gentile hearts, minds, did melt. Neither did there remain in any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your power, he is power in heaven above and in earth beneath. Now therefore I pray you, swear unto me by the Lord, since I have showed you kindness, that ye will also show kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token, a true sign, and that ye will save alive my father, my mother, my brethren, and my sisters, and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death. And the men answered her, our lives for yours, if ye utter not this our business. And it shall be, when the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, hath given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with thee. This is Joshua chapter 23, verse 14. Moses encourages the Israelites with the surety of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And behold, this day I am going the way of all the earth. Moses is about to die. And ye shall know in all your hearts and all your minds, the Israelites, and in all your souls in your bodies, the Israelites, that not one thing hath failed of all the good things which the Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai, your power, spake concerning you. All are come to pass unto you, and not one thing hath failed thereof, and none of the prophecies are going to fail. This is Luke chapter 21, verses 25 and 26. Yahushua tells about his return. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies of those Gentiles, at that time the Romans, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh, is near. Then let them, those Israelites which are in Judea, flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them, those Israelites that are in the countries, enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled, may be completed, made to happen. But woe or destruction unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people, the Israelites. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations amongst all the Gentiles. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled, meaning completed or made to happen. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations, distress of these Gentiles, with perplexity, with confusion, the sea and the waves roaring. Don't we see that today? Then we see around the coast, all around the world, out here on the west coast of California and all over there in Europe, where the coastline is tearing up these Edomites. Men's hearts or minds failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. The powers of heaven is talking about all these authorities on the earth. And then shall they, the Israelites, see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, your Israelite heads, for your redemption draweth nigh, draweth near. The Passover and the eclipse. There are approximately 14 to 15 days, depending upon you count the days, between this year's Passover and this second eclipse across America on 4/8/2024, the Gentile year 2024. Revelation chapter 1, verse 4 to 8. John's greetings and praise to the Most High, Yahweh. Verse 4. John, to the 7 churches, which are the assemblies of the Israelites, which are in Asia. They were scattered throughout Asia. Grace be unto you and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne, and from Yahushua HaMashiach, who is the faithful witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us, and washed us from our sins in his own blood, and hath made us kings and priests unto the Most High Yahweh and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Behold, he cometh with clouds, with armies of heaven, and every eye shall see him, and they also that pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth. The they and all kindreds of the earth are the Gentiles, the heathen, shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. Revelation chapter 22, verse 20 to 21. The promise of Yahushua's return, the last book of the Bible. He which testified these things saith, surely I come quickly. Amen. Even so come Lord Yahushua. The grace of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach be with you all. Amen. I leave you in the most capable hands of Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushua.